And just the same time, you guys, every time you're on stage, you are like the biggest party band that there is.
Well, we've been called, we never claimed it, but we were called the world's greatest party band. We started out as a party band, and
we started off as the tacky little dance band from Athens, Georgia.
As the what?
A tacky little dance band from Athens, Georgia.
I can't imagine why that didn't catch on.
Well, we're glad. Well, I guess it did for a while.
Your Uncle Joe's Garage, presented by MAV TV Motorsports Network.
Hey, here we are inside your Uncle Joe's Garage. Special guest today, and I've been waiting a long time to work with these people. Fred Schneider and Cindy Wilson of the B-52's. Welcome to the garage.
How's it
Hi.
going?
Going pretty good over here on this side. You're coming into town. You're playing Pershing Square coming up on Saturday. We'll talk more about that in a minute.
Yes.
One of the things about the garage here, and I'm sure when you were starting out, you were around a lot of garages, but what was your first car?
Mine was a Prelude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to worry about getting an amplifier into that then, did you?
No. My father, God bless him. When we first started the B-52's, he was, thrilled for us, and we were very poor, so he got
his station wagon.
His station wagon, and then he bought us a used van, which we took on tour around.
Wow.
So he was our first car guy.
Mine was a '66 Bel Air. I drove till the transmission fell on the road.
Well, if you'd been in Illinois, the entire body would have fallen off by that time, though. A Bel Air and a station wagon, these are rock and roll stories right there. I think.
And Prelude, when we first signed with Warner Brothers, the first thing I did
She treated herself to a car.
I got a car.
Love it. You guys have always had a very exciting stage show. I'm going to get into that a little bit more, but I have been asked this question since this is a garage and it's kind of like a car shack. Was there a real love shack, or is that just something that you invented along the way?
Well, I guess everyone has their own interpretation of what they thought it was.
It's a collaboration of ideas that created.
Kate's shack out in the sticks when she lived in Athens. There's a place outside of Athens called the Hawaiian Hali, which was a R&B club.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was envisioning.
Yeah, you opened it up, and all of a sudden there's everybody dancing wild, but it looks like just a old shack.
Love it. Too bad.
I know why it was called the Hawaiian Hali in the middle of nowhere, Georgia, but.
Well, Athens, Georgia. Were you hanging with was REM around at that point?
No, they came after us. There were no new wave bands in Athens before us.
Did you ever think in your life you'd be celebrating a 40th anniversary?
No, I mean, every year you think, okay, I'm just going to do it 1 or 2 more years, and then all of a sudden it's 40 years.
We never thought we'd get as far as doing our first record. We just did it for fun because there was nothing to do in Athens. Unlike now, where there's like 8 clubs, 10 clubs.
Yeah, it's like New Orleans, But it's like rock and roll city.
Yeah, they have to bus all the drunk kids around.
Well, here we are in your Uncle Joe's Garage, and we're talking about things that we've actually done like that. I mentioned the 40th anniversary is actually next year, but you've got all these projects. Is this the 40th anniversary
of our first show and our first performance in a club, which was Max's Kansas City.
Oh my God, that was a real club to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were really lucky. We got a press kit, and we had our 40. No, the 45 came right after that. But Max's was our first club, and then CBGB's.
Well, you have all these things in documented. Fred Armisen is involved with something you're doing.
Yeah, he's a doll. We're doing a documentary.
Documentary, okay.
Yeah, on our
I'll catch up.
on our career,
Well, there's a book being done.
A book and
a box set.
Yeah, hopefully a box set. It's about time Warner's got off their butts.
Not the first time we heard that in this room.
And met with Tony Award-winning Broadway producer, but we're going to do something totally different for a Broadway off-Broadway extravaganza. Not your typical, space aliens come down to help people who have problems at the Love Shack.
There'll be some things there like that, which is very visual, and
you can forget your problems once you come to the show.
It's really kind of exciting.
Our job as entertainers is to entertain people and take their minds off their problems and make.
I thought you were going to say take their money.
Well. Reference Warner Brothers. And just the same time, you guys, every time you're on stage, you are like the biggest party band that there is.
Well, we've been called. We never claimed it, but we were called the world's greatest party band. We started out as a party band, and
We started off as the tacky little dance band from Athens, Georgia.
As the what?
A tacky little dance band from Athens, Georgia.
I can't imagine why that didn't catch on.
Well, actually,
well, we're
it did.
glad. Well, I guess it did for a while.
Oh my God.
Well, that early on.
So the definitive box set in 2018 says right here, so it must be official. It came off the internet. It has to be true then.
Yeah, if it's in the internet.
Have you ever played Pershing Square here before?
I
know you've
don't,
played
I don't
all over
think
the place.
so. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's going to be wild. Let me just tell you, it's going to be
It's
wild.
downtown?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And there's
Maybe
big
we should do
buildings around.
downtown.
Ooh,
And
that'd be
there'll
good.
People hanging out of windows from big buildings near you.
Filming us and
Yeah.
Oh, I love
complaining
it.
how loud they are.
See,
You're not
I have a
loud enough.
visual.
Very, very visual. Very crazy. So.
oh, good.
And you're
A lot of our friends are going to come. We have a lot of friends here in LA, so that'd be good.
Excellent. Anyone on stage? Can you tell if anyone different is on stage? Are they
No,
not on
Yeah.
stage?
we've had the same backing band for 7 years now, and they're great.
Yeah, Greg
Some of them,
Saran
20.
is playing on guitar, and Ken.
Muri is
Muri's
on guitar and keyboards, and we have Sterling Campbell who played with David Bowie and Duran Duran, and Tracy Wormworth who was in The Waitresses,
Yeah.
and was on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and
us,
and they
Kate.
just kick butt.
What is, in all your years of doing this, you've played all kinds of party people. What is the strangest thing you've seen from the stage,
Gosh,
looking out?
a giant 7-foot lobster jumping on stage and the stage caving in. That's
stage
one.
caved in.
That might not be even the weirdest. I don't
Well,
know.
we played for hundreds of thousands of people in San Francisco, and a woman I think she weighed like 300 pounds, topless, started doing the hula, and we didn't ask that, but it was fine, San Francisco, so.
Boy, I'm
Why
glad I
say,
asked.
yeah, and don't get the hook. It's fine,
Pershing Square, you're going to have a blast. The crowd is going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. Good times. Look forward to seeing you next year as you continue.
Oh yes,
doing all
next
this stuff.
year is the anniversary of our first single,
Okay.
the Rock Lobster 52 Girls, that we put out in Georgia.
Georgia. Fred, Cindy, B-52's. We'll see you at Pershing Square.
See you there.
Hey, here we are inside your Uncle Joe's garage, and I know you haven't been inside the garage yet, but I got some great news for you. We've created a mobile version of the Uncle Joe's garage thanks to our friends at Mike Thompson RV Superstores. Like they say, don't miss a moment. And don't miss the mobile Uncle Joe's garage when it comes to a location near you. I'll be looking for you.